Okay, guys. So, what we're going to talk about for this lesson here is um, this is one of the key topics that I've been wanting to cover for the longest time, and I think it's going to be really important if we talk about this and if we really comprehend this. So, a phrase that was often said to me was treat the world the way you want to be treated. Treat the world the way you want to be treated. Now, with that, let's get some clarification here just from the jump. If you want to treat yourself poorly, then this video probably isn't for you. I'm just going to just be frank. If you have a very negative opinion of yourself and you want to do harm for yourself, this video is not for you. You need to get some other type of assistance in your life. I'm not the person to give you that. If you truly need that, please get help. With that being said, um, like I said, treat yourself the way you want to be. Treat the world the way you want to be treated. Right? Treat the world the way you want to be treated. So that can take a lot of different forms, and that can mean a lot of different things to a lot of different people. In my experience, the simplest way I've been able to pull that together in my own life, and hopefully you can use this in your journey. This isn't the answer for your journey, but this can help you in your journey. It's a 3-step process. So when you say treat the world the way you want to be treated, it's a 3-step process. Number one, so what we're going to do is this is going to be a 3-step process, and the analogy is holding a door open. The analogy is holding a door open. Number one, you hold the door open for yourself. Before we move any further in this conversation, before we move any further in this elaboration, you need to hold the door open for yourself. Give yourself some slack, give yourself some credit, give yourself a hand. Don't just automatically write yourself off or make it harder. Hold the door open for yourself. So that's step one in a 3-step process. Hold the door open for yourself. Step two, hold the door open for someone else. Hold the door open for someone else. If you see someone's walking by and they're having a hard time, like they got their arms are like full of stuff, right? You see him coming, just make a decision. Say, you know what? He probably needs this door open. Just go ahead and hold it open for him. And if he doesn't come your way, then that's okay too. And if he does come your way, 9 times out of 10, he's going to say thank you. And if he doesn't, that's okay too. Hold the door open for someone else. And then step three, hopefully they'll hold the door open for you. Hopefully they'll hold the door open for you. So let's pull those 3 pieces apart. Number one, you hold the door open for yourself. You are telling the world and you are telling yourself that you are worth holding the door open for, that you are worth investing in, that you are worth making life slightly easier. Because you can get yourself beaten so hard to the point where you won't give yourself any chances or any credit. And it may or may not have been completely your fault. You could have been dealt a really crummy hand. And if it did, uh, I'm not going to excuse your hand. I'm not going to say that, you know what, you've had it easy. I'm never going to say that. If you've been dealt a really shitty hand, then guess what? You've been dealt a shitty hand. And there's anything that anyone can tell you about that. Nothing I can tell you about that. I've had to deal with my challenges. Shit sucks. And it's easy to let that affect you. And it's really easy to let that sink in so goddamn deep that you think you deserve it. So, what I'm getting at is that if you've gotten to that point where you think you deserve the pain, you deserve the misery, you need to pull it back and say, wait a minute. Are these just simply situations that are happening by chance, or perhaps situations that are meant to show me something about myself? Or is this what I had coming? If you can pull it back to say, you know what, this situation is a learning situation, and this situation is meant to show me something, then I promise it's going to go a lot easier. It's going to go so much easier. Because you know what? You could have been making poor decisions. You absolutely could have been making poor decisions. And you're owning the consequences of those decisions. But what you can do is you can take those situations, you can learn from them. When you can learn from a situation, then there's meaning behind the situation. There's a purpose behind the situation. Instead of, oh, I don't know, I'm just doing stupid shit. Find the meaning and find the lesson. Okay. So we're going to cut here and we're going to pick up for the second step in the next video. See ya.